Hi, this is Ben Rogers. This is the Property Diary. I'm in the car with Daniil. Say hi, Daniil.
Hello.
We've just been out and about putting some postcards in newsagents this afternoon. How many did we put out, Daniil?
7.
7. And they've ranged from post offices to mace stores to just general convenience stores. You always get a complete array of responses. The first place we went into was a post office, and he said, because what I want to do is I want to walk away having taken a picture and having seen those postcards go up. 2 postcards. First one is the We Buy Houses on bright yellow, which is just like that. And then the second one, orange one, Buy My House, is like that. Okay, so when they're actually in the window, I don't want them right next to each other, because the psychology would be, well, why don't you just talk to each other? You want to buy a house, you want to sell a house, why don't you guys speak to each other? So I want them in different parts of the window, and obviously on bright paper so they stand out like a sore thumb. And you'll see from the photos, I've done a whole bunch of photos of the stuff we've done today, those that actually got put up, and you'll see how they stand out amongst all the other kind of normally plain white postcards. So, first one, guy didn't want to put it up straight away, but blowing me, as we walked past it up about 5 minutes later, he had put it up. The second place we went into was like a Mace convenience store. No, so I can't put your coloured ones up, we've got to use our own. So me and Daniil had to stand there resting on the ice cream cabinet, writing it all out again. But again, Daniil's handwriting in one telephone number, my handwriting with the text, the SMS text code, it looks different. What else did we get today? We had a couple of the places that we went to, of course, they just don't have them, they don't want them, they haven't got anywhere to put stuff up. We went to one place which was very much a Polish store. Most of the stuff in the window was written in Polish. So, funny guys, if you have got a Polish community or Latvian or whatever different nationality community, find the local store. Could you translate it into that local language and put it up there? Absolutely. Is that going to appeal to people more if it's in their mother tongue than if it's in English? Yeah, of course it will do. And my old buddy David Lee, he actually focused on this. He used to focus purely on the Polish community, even to the extent where he would find the publications back in Poland, that he could put the information in there about how he could buy houses and how they could actually get into a rent to buy house. So look at your marketplace, you know it a lot better than I do, and work out how you can appeal to that marketplace the most. Went into one newsagent, and they didn't have anything up in the windows. I wasn't really thinking that we were going to get very far with it, but I know the lady now, I've been there quite often, and so luckily she just said, well, I'll take those, I'll put them up. I said, well, how much? She said, well, I don't mind, no charge. And me and Daniil are thinking, fantastic, we just saved ourselves £8, because most of the stuff that we've been doing is, it's about sort of 50p a week. Is that right, Daniil?
Yeah, that's right. So,
50p a week, 2 postcards, that's £1 a week. Put them up for 8 weeks, see how it goes. That's £8. It's expensive. We put 7 of those up today. We spent £56. It adds up. But we only need one of those postcards to work, and that property could be making 20 grand. Well, thank you very much. I think that's probably worthwhile spending £56, isn't it? What else? For the final one we just went to, again, there's nothing in the window at all. So I'm kind of thinking as we walk in there, well, we're probably not going to get anywhere with this one. But we went in there anyway, thought we might as well ask. And yeah, the guy kind of said, yeah, that's okay. And so we're kind of the only postcards in the window. So don't discount newsagents' windows where there isn't anything, because you may well get the opportunity to put your marketing up there, and it could be the only marketing there, and it's going to be luminous and showing up and fantastic. So yeah, just go for it. Daniil, is there anything you want to add to today? Anything that you want to add to what we've been doing today?
No, I think you said all.
I've got a big mouth in here. I've talked for flipping ages. Okay, so look, this is Ben Rogers. This is Friday the 25th of January. This is Ben and Daniil signing off. We'll look forward to speaking to you tomorrow. No, next week. Take care. Have a good weekend. So I just forgot, I just want to add to this, one of the places we went in today is actually it's called a Continental Stores, and it's Nigerian, African sort of stores with sort of local produce, sort of catering for the local community. Anyway, blow me, we went in there, there's nobody in there. We went in there, as soon as we go in there, God, 5, 6, 7, 8 people seem to come in there. They all wanted to spend about 10 minutes each buying all sorts of spurious and weird stuff. Now, she was the lady that was putting them up in the window. Talk about the most convoluted way of getting a flipping postcard in the window. She got a bit of paper, an A4 sheet of paper. Remember the size of our postcards? She's got an A4 sheet of paper, and she tried to put both postcards on that bit of paper. But she didn't attach it to the paper. She just tried to hold them to the window with the A4 piece of paper and some sellotape. Of course, they kept on moving about. Nuts. God, they probably won't stay up there at all, but what the heck, they're up at the moment. But whilst we're in there, of course, I've got the ugly yellow car, which we're driving around at the moment, parked outside. The lady in front of us says, is that your car out there? I said, yeah. And just then, off the cuff, sort of comment, do you know anybody who's trying to sell at the moment? And she said, yeah, we're thinking of selling ourselves. We've got like a 4-bedroom townhouse, but we want a bit more space. I want a nice garden. You know, I want to be able to park outside the front of my house rather than what I do at the moment, which is park at the back. So there you go. Her husband apparently is away at the moment, so I'm just trying to get out of a junction. I'm stuck in no man's land. Her husband's away at the moment. He's due back in about a week's time, and she's going to have a conversation with him. So we didn't get her number, but she has got my name, my number, the office number, and she knows that we buy houses. I wrote on there, ugly yellow car bloke. So you've no idea where the next opportunity comes from. And everybody says, me and Daniil have been talking about this afternoon, you know, what is the best form of advertising? The best form of advertising is this. It's chat, tell everybody what you do, and you're bound to find somebody that is interested. But the other thing is just get it out there. Get the newsagent postcards up. Get the ugly yellow car. Do the Akhtar Khan uglier lorry, which we're about to drive past in a minute, so I'll get Daniil to take a shot of that as we drive past it. And do everything and speak to people. Have a conversation with people and have a bit of a laugh. What was her name? MK?
NK, I think.
NK.
Yeah.
You know, you've just had a bit of a laugh with her, and she's got the details. It went straight into her purse, so that every time she opens it up, it's on there. It's on a post-it note that's going to be on her purse. She's going to remember us because she wants to sell a house at some stage. So there you go. I just wanted to add that in finally, just so you know that opportunities arise at the strangest times and the strangest places. So that'll say goodbye. Do a quick shot of the van as we go past it. There you go, that's Akhtar's van. You can't miss it, bright yellow van. And you know I've got the white van. Next Tuesday it's going to be yellowified and uglified, and no doubt you'll see about that next week. Okay, so Ben Rogers just sign off again. This is Friday 25th of January. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll speak to you next week. Take care.